Hello everyone. Thought I'd do a little real makeup application video. I'm starting it off right by scratching my nose. That might be a nervous habit. We'll have to see what that's like. What's going on with that? I already washed my face. As you can see, I took a shower. I got my hair plopped, although some of it's fallen out, but you know, c'est la vie. So, wash my face, put on skincare and moisturizer. And I'm starting off with the Smashbox. This is getting very empty. Yeah, like I said, just takes a couple of seconds. Put the primer on. And again, I'm going to use the Makeup Forever Face and Body. Shake it up really good. Pour a little bit out in my hand. I don't know if you can see that. It kind of ran. That's kind of, it was kind of a dime size dollop. And then put one little dollop of that. Mix it up. La-di-da-di-da-di-dum. Wipe that off. And I'm going to take my MAC 187 Duo Fiber. Just kind of dot that in there and kind of go like that. I don't think you can see that. Just dot it in and kind of dot it all over like that. Very lightly. This is perfect if you don't want to spend a lot of time. You find that when you put your foundation on, it gets streaky. Your foundation will never ever look streaky if you do it this way. So you just want to stipple it all on like you're doing a paint treatment. Stipple, stipple. And then just rub very lightly. You're not pushing the bristles into the face, you're just using those white, what is white tip without makeup on it. But then you're just brushing a little bit more because I'm going to go back in right here. That's that area where I get redness, so go in. I actually have a lot left here. Just cover those areas up really good. Not really good, but, and then just take a little bit, make sure I don't have any lines. See, I actually still have a lot of makeup left on my hand. So I'm going to wipe that off. I'd rather waste a little bit of makeup than wear too much. Believe it or not. So I'm going to use the again, the Maybelline Rewind. They make a new version of that. Oh shoot, where is it? I've disappeared, I'm down here. I don't see where it's gone missing. Oh no, there it is. They make now a double-ended version of the Age Rewind, like this. So one end is a concealer, and the other end is a highlighter. They don't make it in the color correcting version though, which I really like. So ooh. Okay, well you don't really need to get it all over like that, but my fingernails are kind of long, so it's hard to get in there. So I put a little concealer there. And then a little here, because I get redness right around my nose. So you can do one of two things. You can pat, you don't want to rub, but you can pat, and one trick I learned from Corin, who does videos, great makeup videos, his username is Encore with a K. One trick I learned is to, rather than pat, just kind of roll your finger back and forth. But you can also use, again, the 227 brush. And a lot of people, you know, a lot of people who use a brush for a concealer will use a brush kind of like this, a flat bristled, artificial, synthetic bristle brush. But I find that this makes it blend in a lot more smoothly and looks a lot more natural. And it's a lot softer and gentler on the eyes. So anyhow, today I'm going to use a different powder. I'm not going to use the Chanel. I've got a great sample of Makeup Forever's high definition powder. And because it's in a small jar, it's kind of hard to use, so I just shake a little bit out onto the side of my sink. And I think I'm going to put this on with yet another of my MAC 187 brushes. I actually have 3 of these. 1 full size and 2 travels, and this way I can keep one always dry, no foundation on it, so I can use it for powder, and then the other is for foundation. And then so I had the travel one, so I always have a dry one for travel. So I'm just tapping it into the powder that I dumped down on the side of the sink there. That way, I mean, if I tried to tap it into this little bitty jar, it would get too concentrated. Yeah, I really like this powder. I might buy a full size of it when I run out of this. So, next is the MAC paint. MAC paint and Bare Canvas. I use this every day of my makeup wearing life. It's a lot of people prefer the MAC paint pots. It's a cream shadow. You can see that. And I like them. I mean, I have a bunch of them, but as far as a base for eyeshadow, I don't really care for it. Okay, see how this doesn't show up as well, but see how it almost looks like I have on kind of a pink eyeshadow? That's just like the natural pigmentation of my eyelid. And that will mute out the color of any eyeshadow that I wear. So if I put this on, not only does it help my eyeshadow last longer. See, I'm just putting that on with my finger. Piece of cake. Not only does it, oh, I kind of got that down under. See, you know, everyone makes mistakes when they put makeup on. Not only does it make the eyeshadow last longer, but it actually keeps that eyelid discoloration from interfering with whatever eye makeup you're going to put on. We call it color down to color up. So it gives you kind of a bare canvas, which is why it's called that. Okay, so now I have to decide what color eyeshadow to wear. So I fluffed my eyebrows a little today, so I think I might fill them in. And for that I use the MAC 212. It's a very stiff, straight edge. Most people use it for eyeliner, but I use it for, I should have been a little bit more prepared on this. Okay, here we go. Instead of disappearing off camera, I'll do this up here. Looking for a very specific brown eyeshadow. There's a little known fact. You can, you know, they make all sorts of eyebrow powders and pencils and all of that, but you can also just line your eyebrows with, where the heck is it? This is a little disturbing. Oh. It's in the wrong place. You can also fill in your eyebrows with eyeshadow. And this is called MAC Rich Flesh. It's a little bit lighter than what I would normally use, but I don't want to create a really heavy line. So I'm just going to fill in a little bit where see, I have one little one in there. Okay, sometimes it's better to fill in before you do your eyeshadow, so you know what you're doing. So I'm not going to do my mascara first this time. So I think I'll stop and do a part 2 now, just for the eyes and the cheeks. Okay?